Assalamualaikum and hello to everyone. My name is Fauzan bin Fahruddin, and today I'll be conducting this presentation regarding building a siren circuit for our mini project for computer engineering workshop 2. So our group member consists of 4 people, which is me, Fauzan bin Fahruddin, and Amir Wafiq Aizat bin Kamarudin, Amir Aiman bin Muhammad Radhi, and finally Alya Farahana binti Affandi. As introduction, the siren circuit enables us to make a loud sound using only 2555 timer ICs that are wired together that act as an stable multi-vibrator. So a stable multi-vibrator is an oscillator circuit that produces rectangular wave without the aid of external triggering. So this circuit is almost the same as the police flashlight circuit. So how does the siren works? So this project of siren circuit enables us to make a loud sound just only using 2555 timer ICs that are wired together to act as an stable multi-vibrator. So the 8 pin and the first pin of the IC are used to give power, VCC and GND respectively. So the 4th pin is reset, which is active low and is connected to VCC to avoid accidental reset. So the 5th pin is the control voltage pin to avoid high frequency noises, whose end is connected to the ground, and the trigger and threshold inputs are connected to the capacitor, which determines the timer. So this charge, which is the 7th pin, is connected to the resistor R2, and a diode is connected in parallel with the R2 in this circuit, which is only used when an output of cycle is required. So it is very simple, easy to design, very stable and low cost. It can be used for timing from microseconds to hours, and it also can be used to alert person or for awareness such as ambulance, fire trucks and maybe alarm system. And this is the siren circuit diagram that provided to our group. From the circuit, we need to build a circuit schematic diagram and a circuit PCB layout. So this is our siren circuit schematic diagram, and this is our siren circuit PCB layout. So this is our overview for all components that we use in this project. So the first thing is of course PCB, which is a board consists of one or more sheet layers of copper laminated between sheet layers of a non-conductive substrate. So for our pulse generator, we use 555 timer ICs, which has 8 pin mini dual inline package. And for resistor, we use 3 types of resistor, which is 88 kilo ohm, 8.2 kilo ohm and 10 kilo ohm. So for the capacitor, we use 4 types capacitor with different values, which is 10 microfarad, 10 nanofarad, 100 nanofarad and 100 microfarad. And we use a diode, which is a silicon rectifier diode that blocking voltage varies from 550 volt to 1 kilovolt. And as the adapter, we use the IC socket, which has 8 pin socket. And for the audio source for our siren, we use 64 ohm speakers, which is a device for converting electrical energy to mechanical energy that radiate in the air, which produce the sound. And for our DC source, we use a battery energizer alkaline, which is 12 volt source. And the price for the total all our components is 17 ringgit and 50 cent. So these are the functions of the component that all we use. So the first one is 12 volt battery, which is the main source of energy to get the current flow in the circuit. So the second one is the PCB board, which is to provide an electrical ground for connecting different components together for a circuit. And for the 555 timer IC, 555 timer IC has 8 pin, which has their own function. So the pin 1, it is a ground that are connected to the negative terminal of the power supply, and the pin and number 2 and 6 is the pin which is shorted and are connected to the ground via capacitors and 2 resistors for IC2. But For IC1, there's diode as additional component. As for pin 3, it is an output pin which connected to another IC timer via 10 kilo ohms resistor for IC1, but for IC2, it is connected to speaker via capacitor. And pin number 4 is an active low reset pin that is connected to the VCC when not in use to avoid false triggering happen. And so pin number 5 is the control pin which is connected to the ground via capacitors for the IC1, but no connection for the IC2. And for the pin number 7, it is connected between the resistors. And finally, pin number 8 is the VCC pin that connect to the power supply. And for our resistor and capacitor, we use resistor and capacitor to control the current charge and the discharge from each capacitor for the amplitude of the siren sound. And for diode, we use diode which is a semiconductor component that acts as a one-way switch for current, which allows the current to flow in one direction only and restricted it from flowing to another direction. And finally, we use speaker, which is the component that we use to produce the output sound in the circuit that use 64 ohm. As for the conclusion, from this mini project, we finally managed to build a fully functional circuit. All of our group members learned more about usage of Proteus software, which allow us to run simulation, and we also learned about how to build a circuit through schematic diagram and also PCB layout. And all of us were satisfied of our final product, and we also had fun in the process of making it. Hence, we strongly recommended that this material should be broadened to more people, and not only for technicians or engineers, since it is easy to use and reliable. Before I end this video, I would like to thank you everybody who watched this presentation, and have a nice day.